Well, to those of you astute observers out there, you can tell I'm once again on the road, which means for the next few days you're going to be privy to seeing some generic and sometimes ugly wall art on various Marriott property hotel walls. And today, an added benefit, guys, you get to see the blue reflection of this computer screen in my glasses. Yes, I know it's a cross that we must bear, but we must soldier on, which is more than we can say about New Mexico and Georgetown, right? I mean, my goodness, coming into yesterday, second day of the second round action, everybody was still talking about Harvard's upset at New Mexico. Oh, Steve Alford, don't worry about it. I mean, you make me feeling bad, even though you did get that 10-year contract extension after what happened to your Lobos on Thursday. But that pales in comparison to what happened to John Thompson III's Georgetown Hoyas last night, Florida Gulf Coast. I mean, you gotta love it. That's what makes the big dance so well. And how about the favorites? The first 2 days, or I should say the 2-day stretch of the second round, favorites, not a great day to be playing chalk, either Thursday or Friday. Each day the favorites go 9 and 7, which means they go 18 and 14 against the spread in second round play. And of those 14 underdogs, guys, well, Jesus, you talk about a great performance. 9 of those 14 underdogs won outright yesterday. Not only Florida Gulf Coast, but you had Temple. You had Mississippi. I gave you Ole Miss as a free selection. And how about LaSalle taking care of business again after winning the play-in game against Boise State on Wednesday night? They stunned Kansas State. I mean, they dominated Kansas State yesterday as a 5.5-point underdog. Further showing you how weak Big 12 basketball is. Who would have guessed that the only other Big 12 team to advance would have been Iowa State other than Kansas, huh? Iowa State hammering Notre Dame last night. Kansas barely getting by. Oklahoma goes down in flames. Oklahoma State goes down in flames. Kansas State goes down in flames. Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco here. Saturday video report. As you know, every single Saturday, I give you money-saving coupon that's designed to save you potentially hundreds of dollars off your total purchase price. And here is that coupon today. Guys, you can save today 23%. Yeah, normally it's 20, but every couple Saturdays I'd like to jerk around with the price and go up a little higher. What the hell? 23% off your total purchase today simply by using this coupon code 23OFF. 230FF. 230FF. 23 off. Now, regular followers, you know what I'm about to tell you. You can probably say it almost as fast as I'm going to do it. But for those of you that are newcomers, because I know so many of you have been vacationing in hibernation since the Super Bowl until 2 days ago, here you go. Ready? It's designed to be a mix and match coupon, which means you can use it, for example, to get Brian Rosica's latest 100-dime max wager table limits play today and save 23% off that total purchase. And you can buy, for example, Craig Davis, a week of his action, 7 days, costs $199. You can save 23% off of that package price. Again, mix and match. You can buy any individual handicapper or handicappers plays for today, or you can buy any handicappers packages, whether it's 7 days, 30 days, 60 days, a year, and save 23% off your total purchase price simply by using that coupon code 23OFF, 230FF. That's where your potential hundreds and hundreds of dollars of savings come in. I do this every single Saturday. Been doing it every single Saturday since last March when the dance was underway. And the only caveat is this, guys. You have to put everything in your shopping cart at one time. You can't, for example, come in today and buy Brian Rosica's 100-dime play early, and then 3 hours later decide you want to get Craig Davis's 100-dime winner number 6 in a row in college basketball and get the 23% off. No, everything has to be put in your shopping cart at one time. And that's how you really maximize your savings with that coupon code. Again, 230FF, 23 off. Let's talk about Brian Rosica. Guys, Brian Rosica lost a game yesterday. When's the last time you heard me say that, huh? About 2 weeks ago? Yes, he actually lost a game yesterday. It wasn't by much, but a loss is a loss, a win is a win. He was on the wrong side of Cincinnati Creighton. Creighton, the 3 to 3.5 point favorite, getting the 4-point win over the Bearcats yesterday. So that means today he's going for winner number 23 out of 28 overall and 8 out of 9 over the past 2 weeks. 23 out of 28 overall, and 8 out of 9 over the past 2 weeks. But it's a biggie. It's his highest rated play. It's, as he likes to call it, the Holy Grail. 100 dime winner, number 6 in a row. Max bet table limits release. And it goes on the daytime card. Now, he has had 5 previous 100 dime releases since joining the site back on February 6th. He has won every single one of them. Most recent one last Saturday being St. Louis, a 4.5-point choice by 11 points over Butler in the Atlantic 10 tournament. In fact, just looking at his record here, every single Saturday he has had a 100 dime play the past 5 weeks, and he's won every single one of them. So that is going to be the play. 2 Saturdays ago, remember, it was Duke hammering North Carolina. 3 Saturdays ago, it was Miami of Florida covering in a loss at Duke on the road. Before that, it was UNLV, a lousy Rose team, as we saw in the second round of the dance on Thursday, actually winning by 23 points at Wyoming. And 5 Saturdays ago, it was St. Bonaventure with the road win and cover against Rhode Island. Again, 100 dime winner, number 6 in a row. Since joining the site back on February 5th, Brian Rosica has made $10 bettors, a little over $14,200. That's what he has done for you. Let's talk about Craig Davis. Since November, $10 bettors have won $7,170 in all sports. In college basketball alone this season, they have won almost $3,400. Today, not only does he go for winning day number 15 out of 20, but he also has his 100 dime winner number 10 out of 11 overall in all sports, and his 6th in a row in college basketball. It's Butler and Marquette. And I think that game, let me just check here something. Yeah, that's a nighttime game, 7:45 Eastern time. To give you some perspective with this, he had 3 100 dime releases last year in college basketball. They won by a combined 80 points. He has a perfect 2-0 with those plays so far this season. Louisiana Tech over Idaho, middle of February, and then late February, New Mexico over San Diego State in revenge, playing in Albuquerque. Today, 100 dime winner number 10 out of 11, and 6 in a row in college basketball. It's Butler and Marquette. This play is even stronger than his 5th straight Super Bowl winner you got last month with the Ravens over the 49ers. So that's what Craig Davis has going for him today. Congratulations to Chris Jordan yesterday, hitting his highest rated college basketball release of the season, 1,000 star winner number 2 in a row. He was also on Philadelphia, in the game was in Philadelphia. He was also on Creighton over Cincinnati. Shawn Michaels improving to 6-1-1 in college basketball the past 2 weeks, as he scored yesterday with Creighton as well. Let's see, just seeing if anybody else here. Oh, listen, I always tell you the good. I got to tell you the bad, right? Jeff Benton. Yesterday, he was the half-price play of the day release, okay, that I've been doing here frequently over the past month. He was going for 100 dime winner number 11 out of 12 and number 3 in a row the past 2 weeks. And over the past 2 weeks, you got those previous 100 dime winners. In fact, you got 3 of his various plays, all at half price, and they all won. Yesterday, wrong side of Oklahoma and San Diego State. So he lost, but it's not like you didn't win money along the way with him. So, again, by the way, God, I can't remember which one of the handicappers yesterday. One of the guys actually had Florida Gulf Coast yesterday. Great call by them, huh? Okay, so that sets your table now for today's free picks. Hit 2 of the 3 free picks for you yesterday. Had some trepidation with Minnesota. Gave it to you as a free selection instead against UCLA. Should have bet on the game myself, because instead, after hitting the previous 2 days in college hoops, dummy me had Duke yesterday. Also gave you a winner on, Mississippi. Gave you a winner on Mississippi yesterday as a free pick as well. Let me go in reverse chronological order here and talk about your free picks for today's card. The first one, I'm going to go with Butler against Marquette. I was singularly unimpressed with Marquette's effort in their near upset loss to Davidson back on Thursday night. I mean, they only shot 34% in that game against the Wildcats. Marquette miserable in that contest, 4 for 14. Actually, no. Yeah, no, I think they were 4 for 14 at 3-pointers in that game. Bottom line, they've been a miserable three-point shooting team all season long, hitting just 29.9% of their threes. Now, that's a problem when you've got an opponent like Butler that can launch them from deep beyond the arc and hit them with a very good success rate. Now, these two met in the opening round of the Maui Classic back in November, and Butler was down 12 too early. They were down a point at halftime. They rallied in the second half. It was a nip-and-tuck game. They won it with just a couple of seconds left as a 4-point underdog. Next night, Butler went on to beat North Carolina in the Maui Classic. So many people will say, hey, Marquette is in revenge here today. That's why they're a point-and-a-half favorite. I just don't see it. I mean, yes, Marquette is looking to reach the Sweet 16 for a third consecutive year, but it's not like Butler is untested in the postseason, right? I just think Butler here, they have the one thing that Marquette doesn't have, and that's a big center that's coming off a big game, as Andrew Smith had 14 points and a career-high 16 rebounds against Bucknell. And listen, Bucknell has a good center of their own, so he really delivered big time in Butler's 60... Oh, God, what was the final score? 68-56 win against Bucknell on Thursday. Butler is a little like Davidson when you think about it, okay? But they've got some size to them. So I think Marquette goes down here in this one. And that's going to be the play for that free selection. That game, of course, being played in Lexington at Rupp Arena. Next free selection I want to talk about is going to be Michigan State, minus 6 points over Memphis. Memphis, the knock on Memphis all season long is they beat up a bunch of nobodies playing in Conference USA. They opened up a 15-point lead, of course, in their opening game of this tournament, which was their first win in tournament play under Josh... I can't remember his last name, Josh Pastner? Yeah, that's their head coach. In the past 3 years, as they were bounced out of the first round each of the past 2 seasons. Of course, last year the first round was really the second round, which is really confusing, but we don't want to go there. Hey, bottom line, I'm just not that impressed with them. Michigan State took care of Valpo in their opening game. They were up 35-18 at halftime in that particular contest. Listen, this game is going to be close, but there's a couple of reasons to go with Michigan State. First of all, Michigan State is a far better team at the free throw line. When you're looking at a 6-point number, single-digit number, I think that's something you always have to consider. Memphis, just a 66% play at the free throw line this season. Secondly, Michigan State's playing in Auburn Hills today. I mean, can you get that much closer to having a home court advantage? And listen, Michigan is playing there as well. So you've got lots of fans from the state of Michigan. Now, true, you either like the Wolverines or you like the Spartans, but they're certainly going to have the crowd support here. And you have the coaching advantage as well. Tom Izzo, I think it's 16 straight big dances he is coaching in, 38 tournament wins, a 73% winning percentage. Do you know Tom Izzo is 17-3 in the second game of the tournament in his career. 17-3. The 3 losses have all come against number 1 rated teams, top seeds. Memphis is not one of those teams. So we will go against Memphis today and lay the points with Michigan State. And the final free selection here, a couple days ago I talked about trendy teams and how unsuccessful they happen to be in second round play on Thursday. One trendy team I think today is going to be Virginia Commonwealth. And why not? I mean, VCU with that havoc pressure defense that is forcing 19 turnovers a game certainly is an attractive play, plus the 4 points against Michigan. And that's where I thought I was going to go with that play originally when I analyzed this game. And then I vacillated and went back and forth. And I thought about Michigan. If you're going to deal with Virginia Commonwealth's pressure tactics, you've got to have an outstanding backcourt. Well, you tell me, even though they're young, are there that many better backcourts than Trey Burke and Tim Hardaway Jr.? Seriously. In terms of dealing with the pressure, Michigan has certainly done so all season long. Burke has only committed an average of 2 turnovers a game. The team, Michigan, has they've turned it over, I think, 9 times a game on the season. So, Virginia Commonwealth took advantage of an Akron team that was minus its point guard in its second round game on Thursday and rolled 88-42. I mean, they were up 25 points at halftime in this one. They averaged 79 points a game this season. They hit an average of 8 3-pointers a game this season. But Michigan's going to go with that 1-3-1 zone. They've got some good ball handlers. Michigan is a team that just recently has not been able to recapture that magic it had early in the season when it was beating everybody easily. But they're going to have the fans on their side, just as Michigan State will, as they are both playing in Auburn Hills today. So even though Virginia Commonwealth is certainly the more tournament-tested team, even though the Rams are 8-1 against the spread in the Big Dance over the past 3 years combined, I think the play here is going to surprise a lot of people, and it's going to be Michigan. But I think the betting public is going to be all over Virginia Commonwealth. This is just one of those games to me that says stay away. I mean, there's some games like today's game between my best bet today between Oregon and St. Louis is one of those games that just jumps out on the board and screams, bet me, bet me, bet me for all you're worth. This is one of those games, Virginia Commonwealth and Michigan. I think the red flag goes up, and it's telling you, hey, maybe it's a game to stay away from. Anyway, guys, that'll do it. You've got your free picks. Go forth, make money. You've got your money-saving discount coupon code. That'll save you 23% off the total purchase today. I've got to change hotels because that yellow on that wall, that is really annoying and ugly as far as I'm concerned. Okay, take it easy, and I will catch you again on Sunday when we continue march forward with the big dance.